September the 23rd. Monday, September the 23rd, we got done shelling the river bottom there by the Elks. Made really good corn. Shelled moved up to my farm, last farm, rented farm. Shelled it this morning. It did not do so good, but that's alright. But we are on our test plot. I don't know if you can see it, but right there at the corner is some orange flags and everything back that way. We got 4 passes of 3 hybrids of cropland corn. Everything back this way is just a mixture of corns. But as usual, we are staring down some rain. You can see back there it's getting pretty dark. If we can get this 14 acres right here, and then there's 6 across the road, all we will like is 20 acres, and we could get that easily done tomorrow. But they are calling for 80% chance of rain. We didn't know if we was going to get to run today or not, but we've shelled 15, and if we can get this 20 shelled tonight, all we'll like is 20 acres, and 2024 corn will be done. But it is, I think the elevator's closing at 7. It's 10 after 5, or 10 till 5, 4:50. So it's gonna be close if we can get enough trucks hauled in to have enough to shell tonight. We got the blue truck back there, is half full. One more grain cart and it'll be full. And hopefully we can get one more in, and then I think it ought to hold the rest of it maybe. He had a little trouble with the corn header. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I pulled up and the whole auger was wrapped up in morning glories. So, I don't know. We always have a 1-hour breakdown that messes up the entire day, or where we could, get done easily. But it's like a 1-hour delay. The other day, had to spend an hour digging a chunk out of the cylinder of the combine. Then yesterday, I think he said the auger chain, cross auger chain on the corn header slipped off. If we can get tomorrow, be the first time we've got done in September shelling corn in a long time. Normally it's about the 1st of October by the time we get done shelling corn, but hopefully we can be good if the rain would come tomorrow night. That way we can get the rest of this corn shelled, but we can only do what the good Lord will let us do. See, he's got his notepad and doing something, writing down the bushels from each, because there's 4 planter passes, and he's writing them down, and we'll figure out the acres and the bushels, what each one makes. I think these are all experimentals. I was wrong. These 2 rounds right here was agri-gold, and then the cropland is back that way. We got 3 hybrids of it, but we was planting agri-gold. The border of the field was agri-gold, but we cleaned out and planted our 3 cropland varieties, and then we put the agri-gold back in it, and that gave us a good test there. And that right there is a mixture of agri-gold and the leftover cropland, and so is that across the road. But this is a corn behind corn field. As you can see, there's last year's corn crop right there. It's funny to think that when we was planting this, it was on a Sunday, May the 2nd or 3rd, I can't remember. But it was a Sunday, and we was staring down a rainstorm that day. Matter of fact, I think as soon as we got done planting, it ended up raining. And we got a pretty good stand for the most part, except right in there, that swag right there. You can kind of see that green spot right there. But it always stays wet, and we kind of didn't get the best stance right there. But got a good stand on the rest of it. I think he said this is a cropland 5893. We might have had it somewhere. Yeah, we did. I think we did have this number because it was on that second farm we shelled, and it likes good productive soil, but an old sand hill, it did not like it at all. On this farm in particular, for some reason, we were having trouble. A big little sapling trees coming up. Right there's one, and then there's another one. Right there's another one. Might have to get the old breaking plow and break them under, I don't know. And I will say this is the only farm that we've ever had any morning glory trouble out of. The neighbor across the road, or across the fence road there, he left out a whole big square where it got morning glories on it. Had morning glories in it, and they wasn't able to shell it. I will say that 8-row has definitely sped things up. We really ain't shelled many days. It's just been over a long period of time. There was one week in there, well, we didn't shell at all because the corn was too green. It really ain't slowed us down in our ground speed much. Anything much over 200 bushels, you gotta slow down, and you can still shell 3 miles an hour and 200 bushel corn with that 8-row. 200 or anything less, about 3.5. Definitely pump out some bushels. We've had some big days. If you're looking for a good 643 corn head, we got one for sale. It's been greased, got oil in the chain, oil baths, oil. It's ready to be hooked up and run. But it's a good corn header. This 8-row is just it's just made life a lot easier. Bean harvest is coming. This field right here is going to go back into wheat. We're going to get Big John in the 496 disc in the crumbler, and we're going to work some stalks down. And we're going to come in here with the drill and drill wheat. Wheat acres are going to be down next year, but we got the canola, so that's going to be about the same acres, just less wheat, and about 46 acres of canola. And he said something about putting his farm in canola, so that'd be another 7. Another thing, fungicides. I noticed on my farm where I didn't fungicide, all the tops were broken out. It was a tangled up mess. But everything we fungicided has been standing and standing good. So fungicides I think helped this year. Alright, gotta get on the grain cart. On the second dump, there's some morning glories. On the second dump on this cart, I just get a constant speed, and then I let him move back and forth, loading the grain cart. He can speed up and slow down. That's our version of machine sync. You can see right now he's loading the back of the cart. He's speeding up. Looks like he's loading the middle of it. Yeah, you can see it up there. I do like running the buggy with this tractor with these big old mirrors because you can see in them. See into that grain cart good. See what's going on behind you. Now he's loading the front. Looks like it was perfect. Perfect. Now that's a cart load. Like I said, I've been happy with our chemical program, all except on this field right here. I don't know what happened on it, but everything else is being cleaned. But it was also bare dirt when we planted it, so that might be another factor. Right here by the 4 lane, so everybody can watch us. On the outskirts of Rutherford, big billboard up here. Come see the last home of Davy Crockett. Davy Crockett days are coming up soon, October, I think. This farm right here, this farm, that farm field across, this is Dylan's mother-in-law's farm, and it always makes really good corn. So we gotta keep her happy. Dylan's gotta keep the in-laws happy. Yeah, right there. There's the sign. Right there. Last home of Davy Crockett before he went to Texas. Somebody with a big American flag on their truck. Just got back with load number 2. He finished up across the road. Opened up this 6 acres here. Got the combine full. And here he comes with the grain cart. I guess I'll walk across the road and get the blue truck. Pretty cool sight over there, lighting them up with all them LEDs. Then let them get unloaded and shelled out, and I'll bring the truck over there.